This ship is inexplicably docked on Toulouse Street between Charters and Decatur in the front room of Ralph and Kacoo's restaurant, one of the largest restaurants in the French Quarter and also one of the best known both locally and around the country. Here is both a place where you can get a drink to start off your meal or a dozen oysters, which I highly recommend. Oh, here I am. I had my oysters over at the bar, so they were really good. They're nice and cold. Ralph and Kacoo's is probably, as I said, the biggest restaurant in the French Quarter, 500 seats. This is their second location in the quarter. They were originally on Bourbon Street, and in 1984 they moved here. And this has made quite a difference. The place is a lot better looking. This is one of several rooms that they have in the restaurant. They call this the game room because of obviously all the game and the marlins and that hush puppy. But oh, it's gone. I see we have a lot of food before us, and let me tell you about some of it. I asked them to bring out some of the dishes that I like best. The dish for which Ralph and Kacoo's is most famous is probably their seafood platter, and this is it. It's a classic sort of West End style seafood platter. Fried oysters, fried shrimp. You have a crab ball, a fried, beautiful soft shell crab, which are really good this time of year. Nice stuffed shrimp. By the way, this stuffed shrimp is delicious as a platter all by itself. They also do an assortment of platters in which one kind of seafood is taken through many different kinds of dishes. This is one of those. This is their shrimp platter. They also do this sort of thing with crawfish when it's in season and crab. But here we have, as you can see, a nice shrimp stew, a couple of boiled shrimp, that good stuffed shrimp, bacon wrapped again, a couple of fried shrimp, good size, look at that. And then shrimp au gratin in the middle with some French fries, and they also give you as a first course a really nice shrimp cocktail. They do a good shrimp remoulade here too. Speaking of shrimp, another one of my favorite dishes is shrimp verde. These are broiled and they have a very nice, very herbal sauce about them. If you don't want anything fried or especially heavy, this makes a nice dish. Some other things that are coming onto the menu lately, a daily special that appeared today, which I was surprised to see, is grilled amberjack. Now, they grill a variety of different fish here. This has an unusual sauce called comino sauce. It's a cumin taste to it a little bit. I like to start off a meal here with their crawfish bisque. Now, although crawfish is not served here when it's out of season, they do, I would say, 9 months out of the year have the crawfish bisque. It's one of the better ones, has a really nice piquant taste to it. A lot of people consider one of the joys of coming to Ralph and Kacoo's the eating of hush puppies. I do not agree with this. I think they are bad. But I do like their coleslaw. Now you might ask, who is Kacoo? Let's find out. This is Kacoo Olind, and your husband is Ralph Olind, and
right.
Hence the Ralph and Kacoo's. How long have you had the restaurant going? When was the first one?
1969 on False River.
False River. And now you have 5 restaurants around the state?
5 around the state.
And doing pretty well, I guess, huh?
Oh, great. Thank you.
You know, one thing I've always enjoyed about eating here is that everything seems to be fresh. Do you buy nothing but fresh product?
Buy nothing but fresh, and that's why I think our fish right now is changing, and we're having to use more and more species than before. It used to be redfish and trout, and due to the new bills and everything that they've passed, we're going to be using more and more different types.
Well, I know you'll do a good job with it. Ralph and Kacoo's in New Orleans has 2 locations, one on Veterans Highway and one here on Toulouse Street in the French Quarter. Both of them are rated 3 stars. Let's go eat some of that. What do you think?
Great idea.